really highly unmotivated to work today. It's like 40, 50 something degrees, and didn't want to get out of bed, but here I am. Let's get rolling. All right, so last weekend we got this all put together, and I'm gonna show you what we're doing today. So this is part of the steering conversion kit that I got for this car, for the Borgeson kit. As you can see here, if this was a factory power steering pump, all this would go in and just kind of connect together. But we are gonna have to have a custom line made from this, the pump to the actual box, the high pressure line. Not a big deal, but let me show you what the Borgeson kit does. So these cars are a ram assist power steering. You can see that this section here is where the lines come out of, and those go up to the power steering box. And then this ram here is what helps kind of do all that. So our steering box goes down to that, and then kind of just goes from there. The Borgeson kit replaces this and this. So we get rid of our ram assist. We also have a RideTech True Turn system that goes in here instead of this factory stuff here. And so we're gonna rip all this out here for this power steering box, which is going to have our fittings there, go into our power steering pump, and then it's gonna put it on like a pitman arm set up like the trucks. So it gets rid of that leaky ram assist, and it's just an overall more efficient steering setup. And so that's what we're working on today, because once that is switched over and we get the True Turn stuff in, the motor can go back in the car. We're gonna have to dig the transmission out from back there, the clutch assembly and all that. But yeah, so this is the last thing I needed to do before we get the engine in the car. So we're gonna push the car back, get it back up on the lift, and start ripping that stuff out. All right, so we got our new Borgeson steering box in. We had to collapse that shaft up there, the steering shaft, quite a bit to get it to go in. But we got that mounted. Then we got our RideTech True Turn system put in. It comes with inner and outer tie rods, and so all that is connected. So now, for the first time, steering is actually connected to the steering wheel. We got to go through and grease all of our the inner tie rods and put all of our pins in, and then it will be ready to come down. And the next thing is engine. Engine is now at the point where I think we can go ahead and put it in. So yeah, don't think I'm gonna get to it today. This took a little bit longer than I expected. Fighting to get all the old OEM crap out took quite a bit. But yeah, this is pretty good. Everything looks great, fit great. And I do like that the Borgeson kit was made to fit with the RideTech kit. So awesome. I am gonna also replace this link here because it's kind of worn out. We've got a little bit of movement there. And since all of this stuff up here is new, why not do that one instead? But it's there for now, just a placeholder to keep everything together. Also, as you can see, here's Jeannie. It is off the trailer. So I was curious of if it would even start, if it was still kind of being a bitch. And so I went in, I had the plugs out, and so I put the plugs back in, turned the key, it fired up and ran just fine. Until it started getting some heat, and then it started kind of misfiring and popping and banging. So that ATI back there, something going on with it. And so I'm guessing that's what it is, but at least I know the motor's not hurt. But I got it here in its spot so we can jerk that small block out of it. And the next time this truck is on the road, it will be big block powered.